Must watch this video before booking your next IndiGo flight. The entire aviation sector is under pressure. So what's actually happening inside IndiGo?
तीन बजे से जवाब पूछ रहा था यार कि मेरी वाइफ प्रेग्नेंट है। सुबह 7 बजे से यहाँ पे आपकी क्लास करनी है कि मैं यहाँ आके कह रहा हूँ मुझे कमोडेशन दो। ब्लड आ रहा बैठ चाहिए दे दो।
India's largest airline is facing reschedulation and cancellation across all over the major airport in India. Passengers are stranded and airports are becoming chaotic and the entire aviation sector is under pressure. So what's actually happening inside IndiGo? Is this just a temporary disruption or is there any bigger problem building up? Let's first discuss the root cause. In January 2024, the DGCA revised the flight duty time limitation, that is also known as FDTL. These changes were made to reduce pilot fatigue and increase flight safety. According to the revised norms, pilot must now have 46 hours of weekly rest. This also includes the number of landing during night operation were also reduced to 2. Night duties and continuously flying hours have been tightened. These rules are actually a big step towards the safety. But for the airlines, this only means one thing. They now need more pilots to run the same number of flights. Now here is where the real problem arises. IndiGo operates more than 2000 flights per day. It is India's largest and most aggressive in terms of expansion. But according to several aviation experts and the leaks, IndiGo have not hired enough pilots and crew in advance to match the new regulations. Watch this video carefully.
FTTL का अभी हमें इम्प्लीमेंटेशन करना है, 2 फेज़ में करना है। 1 जुलाई 2025 और 1 नवंबर 2025 ऐसे 2 फेज़ में जो कंप्लाइंस है वो हमें पूरी करनी है। उसके बाद सभी एयरलाइंस कंपनी ने इस पे काम किया, लेकिन इंडिगो ने जितना सीरियसली इसको लेना चाहिए था उन्होंने नहीं लिया।
And when thousands of pilots become suddenly unavailable for the duty because of the new regulations, flights get grounded instantly. Even the shortest of few hundred crew members can cause last minute cancellation, passengers stuck for hours. As you can see in these videos, the hostage situation has been created and airport looks more chaotic. In aviation, there is no room for backup later. You must be ready, prepared in advance. And the preparation appears to have gone wrong here. This is not just a speculation. In their own communication, IndiGo has acknowledged their misjudgment and adjustment issue and planning issue too while planning to the new DGCA rules. They admitted that their planning did not align perfectly with the updated norms. Crew availability becomes a serious concern. Over the disruption may continue for a significant period of time. But due to this, one thing is clear. This is not a one week problem. This is a structural adjustment crisis. Because of all this chaos, DGCA issued another recently noticed. This notice states they had said that weekly rest cannot be substituted with leave. But now due to major operational disruption and airline requests, DGCA has came up with the withdrawal of that instruction with immediate effect. Which basically means they are trying to stabilize the situation that airlines can manage until proper staffing is done. Now there is one more angle to this. IndiGo does not legally hold a monopoly, but it does have a dominant share of Indian aviation sector. It operates the highest number of flights and carries the maximum number of passengers in the country. So when a rule like this introduced, the airline that feels the biggest operational impact is naturally IndiGo. And when a player of this size has disruption, the entire aviation system of the country feels a pressure, from passenger to the airport and to the regulatory. Some aviation experts suggest that because of this disruption, they have forced DGCA to temporarily adjust or relax their rules or some part of their rules in order to stabilize the situation. That doesn't mean the rule was wrong. It just shows how heavily the system depends on a single airline at the moment. So what this all means to us for a normal passenger. Delays and cancellation may continue, last minute reschedulation can be possible, and even the crew related issue and disruption may continue. So you make sure to check the ticket prices and if it fluctuates at this moment, and also to check the official website handles for the cancellation and the reschedulation of it. At the end, I would say pilot fatigue rules and laws are important for the safety of the passengers and the crew. No one should fly a tired pilot, but at the same time, airline must also be prepared for the changes. The situation right now is a mixture of both new safety rules, poor manpowering functions, and the extreme flight volume. So before you book your next flight, make sure you check if this breakdown help you understand what's really happening in aviation sector. Hit a subscribe button and like this video and share as soon as possible.